Hello tubers, and welcome to the first episode of The Cynical Gamer. This episode, we take a look at Imagine's Renegade 3, the final chapter. Thankfully this was the final chapter, unlike some franchises that I could mention. Imagine was created in 1982 by former members of Bugby, and unfortunately only lasted a year, as debts and unpaid bills mounted. By 1985, the label was acquired by Ocean Software and continued on until 1989. Under this label, Renegade would be produced. This was a westernized conversion of the Japanese arcade game Neketsuko ha Kunyo Kun. Imagine took that game further with its amazing follow-up, the Double Dragon S sequel Target Renegade, a year later. It is said that trilogies make great entertainment. Well, that is until Robocop was ruined by the third one. Alien 3 was horrible and badly cut. Although I will give condolences to David Fincher, and I do recommend that you actually see the assembly cut version because there's a lot of stuff being put back in, and it makes a much better and fuller film. What else was there? Oh yes, Starship Troopers 3. Yay to the return of Casper Van Dien, and yay to the power armor, but boo to the rest of the fucking script. Of course, the list goes on. Of course, you're obviously seeing the connection here, and it's always the third one that takes the established series and cheeses it to infinity and beyond. The story this time is that Renegade's girlfriend gets kidnapped. Again? Maybe it's some sort of kinky roleplay thing. I don't know. Anyway, she's kidnapped by forces from the future. Well, let's hope for her sake that they didn't do that just to tell her the date of the end of the world. Our hero, Renegade, is thwarted by being sent back into the prehistoric era and now has to travel through time to rescue his girlfriend. We open this game to a decent intro track. The graphics are decent enough, and your enemies in the prehistoric zone are Captain Caveman. I wondered what happened to him after the Teen Angels took out a restraining order. A Barney reject, the rock-throwing Neolithic Russell Brand, and some flying thing. So, onto some ass-kicking action. But I can't, because unlike the originals, you're limited to a single straight jump kick, kicking and punching. No back kicking, no grabbing, no owning floored opponents, and certainly no jump kicking left or right. When I looked at my favourite magazine, Crash, all it suggested was the best tactic is to keep running until you're forced to fight. What? I have to run until being forced to fight? This isn't a Renegade game. What was the next title gonna be? Renegade 4, Man-Bag Wars? The biggest problem I have with this game is that the controls aren't always responsive. Hell, I can't even get past the first area because of it. I would love to show you more, but I can't. Just imagine for now that the game is the same all the way through with different scenery. Well, I'll leave you with the clip of my first 2 attempts to do this level. At least you'll get to see what it looks like. Oh well, see you next time.